Welcome back, everyone. iOS 16 has officially came out in a beta form, so let's go take a look at it on the iPhone 11 Pro. Now, what I'll definitely tell you is this update is very interesting. I literally just updated my phone; it's still burning hot from this update, but the size of this update, very surprisingly, was fairly large. Of course, the further and further you get with iOS versions, the bigger and bigger these updates are going to be. I was on like iOS 15.1 or something on this iPhone before, and it was 5.06 gigabytes. I did update to it today, which is very interesting because their statement here is still the same. This beta version of iOS 16 contains bug fixes and improvements. It is kind of true, but again, it's very interesting. Now, there's been a lot of improvements, a lot of changes. I think most of you know this by now. I think in terms of a stability standpoint, it definitely has a long ways to go. It's definitely not perfect, but I will tell you the lock screen looks beautiful on this type of iPhone. Being able to hold down on the lock screen here, being able to click customize, click add new, you can go ahead and customize your lock screen whichever way you want to, which is so cool. So you can add a custom wallpaper, you can add same sort of like widget wallpaper thing like this. You can add different batteries. I mean, there's a lot of cool little widgets you can add, and I actually do like this a lot. I think again, it's going to get better over time. There's not like a crazy amount of things just yet, but I do think over time it's definitely going to get better. Now, that's just with the lock screen. There's a lot of things internally that actually got improved. Now, Joy-Con support is also within this specific version of software. So if you want to go and, add a Joy-Con, you actually have that ability and controlling different things like that. That's also a capability here. And there's also been updates with SharePlay, there's been updates with Apple Pay, there's been updates with a lot of different things across the board, which is really cool. But what's super crazy is within iMessage. So we have the ability of unsending, unediting, and unreading text as well, or editing text, which is so crazy. So if I went ahead and sent myself something like whatever, right? And I was said, oh, I didn't mean to send it. I can hold down this iMessage as long as they're on iOS 16 as well, and I can click undo send. I can edit this message. If I click undo send, the send is going to basically be unsent. It still sends on their end, so I think they still have a long ways to go to improve this, but at least the feature is here. We also have the ability of going through and editing messages too. Now, it's within a 15-minute frame window, so if you sent it and it's been 15 minutes or less, then you should be able to go and edit it. So you can edit it here, you can change it to whatever else you want to, you can click OK, and that's really cool. I'm actually really, really happy about that. On top of that, we've actually gotten some live text improvements. So now we can do live text within the photo camera itself, which the 11 Pro supports. You can also do live text within videos as well. So before we had live text working on things like this, but now we can do it within videos, which I think is actually really, really cool. So that's another really awesome feature that we have within iOS 16. On top of that, there's been a lot of other improvements on the back end. Face ID now works in landscape mode. You've had, like I said, the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons being able to be added. There's a lot of different things across the board. I will definitely tell you though, do not install this update yet. There's a long, long ways to go for it to be as stable as possible. But I do think it's at a very good point now, and I think it's going to get better throughout time. So that kind of covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.